brightly tinted windows there on that truck. That is not legal in the state of California. I don't know how that's legal anywhere. You know, I just don't think it's safe, especially if you're driving at night. But to each their own. I mean, it looks cool as hell, but as a rider especially, I'm always thinking about safety. What is up, T.O.Gs? I'm bringing you another video straight from my noggin to the YouTubes and into your eyeballs. Such a weirdo. But hey, that's who I am, and that's who you've come to love. If you're here for that one guy, that's who you're gonna get. And we're gonna talk today because recently I released a couple more test ride videos, and you know, those are my most popular videos by far. You know, I have several videos that are upwards of you know, 10,000. I have one video that hit 50,000 very recently. The majority of the videos that I've done on test rides have been from demo rides. Now, one of the popular comments that I get on my demo ride videos is about demo rides themselves. And if you have ever been on a demo ride, or if you maybe you've thought about going on a demo ride but thought otherwise because of maybe something that you've heard about what goes on demo rides, but I'm here to tell you that they're safe. It's safe to go on a demo ride. Now, I think that maybe, and I've been on like a Yamaha demo ride, and I've been on a Harley Davidson demo ride, and I will say that it was a little sketchier on the Yamaha demo ride than it was on any of my Harley Davidson demo rides. I've done Harley Davidson demo truck maybe 4 times. I want to say 4 times. And every one of those times, even though there has been some of those riders where you're like, I'm pretty sure this person just got their license, or maybe hasn't ridden a Harley Davidson before, so you get worried. But I have yet to see an accident, knock on wood, but I have yet to see an accident. And you know, even though there can be troubling situations on those rides, I've just never felt uncomfortable on those rides. Now, you might feel differently, and especially if you're a rider that doesn't have a lot of experience going on a demo ride, it might make you even more uneasy to go out on a group demo ride. But let me just tell you what to expect when you go on a demo ride, and maybe give you some tips about how to get ready for it, how to stay safe, and really, just for the most part, how to have fun while you're on your demo ride. Now, first of all, if you're going out to a demo truck to ride motorcycles, you're likely going out there to ride a bike that you've never ridden before. You're likely going out there to ride a bike that you're excited to ride, and that's what I would encourage you to do. Go out there and just enjoy it. Try to forget everything else about, you know, oh, am I going to wreck the bike? Am I going to encounter riders who don't have enough experience that are going to ruin it for me? Try to eliminate that from your mind, because you just want to go out there and enjoy the experience. So that would be my first thing, is try to put all that anxiety away, because what that's going to do is it's going to make you a less safe rider as well. You know, you might have unsafe riders or inexperienced riders out there, but if you're riding with anxiety, or you're riding scared, that's only going to contribute to the problem. So I would say, let it go. You know, do what you got to do to get yourself at ease before you go and ride demo truck rides. So that's my first thing. My second thing would be keep your distance. Now, if you're going on a demo truck ride, you're going to ride with people with all kinds of different experience riding. You're going to have seasoned riders, you're going to have people who just got their license, all these things, because demo rides are those times where it's kind of like no pressure. You can go ride a new motorcycle, one that you're excited to ride, without the pressure of like, is the sales guy gonna try and talk me into buying a motorcycle? Demo rides are low, if not no pressure, and that's why they're so much fun. So with all these different experienced riders riding with you, you're just going to want to keep your distance. You know, as much and as spirited as you would like to ride the bike that you're riding on the demo rides, you're just going to want to keep your distance and make sure that you are ready for anything. Well, I know I said don't be afraid, but you want to be careful. There's a difference between riding scared and riding careful, and the main part is that you're just keeping your eyes up. Make sure you follow that 10-second rule, which is to keep your eyes 10 seconds ahead. Like sometimes, I mean, I've seen these disaster videos, right? When I say disaster videos, I'm talking about these videos where guys are looking down or messing with something on the instrumentation on a bike, and they just go head on it into the bike in front of them. You know, they go right on into running a red light and right into traffic. I mean, just terrible things. So just be careful, be vigilant, and keep your eyes up and pasted to the road. Now, before you get into a demo ride, you're going to want to do your research. If there's a bike that you want to ride really badly, know something about that bike. You know, it's not about just because you want to be knowledgeable about the bike that you're going to ride, but knowing the specs on a bike, maybe reading some reviews on a bike, you're going to get an idea of how it handles. You're going to get an idea of maybe if it's a heavier bike, you know, what to expect out of that kind of bike. But do your research, because going in blind and not knowing how a bike's going to handle, maybe not knowing how touchy the throttle's going to be, or where the friction zone on the clutch is, it's just a good idea beforehand to get familiar with the motorcycle. And this is also going to help to reduce your anxiety about riding a new bike. Another one of the things that I would say about going on demo rides is to go on an off day. If you can get like a day off from work and go on a Friday if they're having demo rides, you're going to get a chance to ride the bike that you want without worrying about you know, how many people are there. You won't have to worry about the ride schedule. You know, a lot of the times if you don't sign up beforehand, you go and you get on the list, but sometimes they'll run behind schedule. Well, if you go on a Saturday, especially, and a Sunday, anytime on the weekend, you're gonna find that there's more people. They're gonna have it more like an event. If you go on a Friday, there are less things going on. It's less of an event and more of just the demo ride. I took the day off once to ride a Harley-Davidson demo truck ride, and I ended up riding 5 bikes. I went to the ride hoping to ride at least 3, right? I had 3 in mind, but there just wasn't anybody there. So the people there were really nice, and they're just like, hey, what are you gonna ride this time? And I just rode pretty much everything that I wanted to ride and more. And that would be the last thing that I would say before you go on demo rides, is have a couple options open. Now, especially if you go on a day that's not a Friday, if you go on a Saturday or Sunday, there's a chance that you're not going to be able to ride your first choice. So with that in mind, you're going to want to go with a couple bikes in mind that you'd like to ride. If you don't end up riding the one that you wanted to ride your first choice, you won't go away feeling like, oh, you know, I wasted my time. You know, a lot of the times these things are going on when it's super hot, so you don't have to feel like you know, you spent all this time in the sun, and what came of it? You know, you didn't get to ride the bike you wanted to. So just go in prepared to not just ride one bike, but to ride a couple different bikes, and in that way you won't be disappointed if you don't get to ride your first choice. And really, that kind of sums up this whole thing about demo bike rides, is that if you can, ride more than one bike. Ride a bike that's out of your comfort zone. Because if you go in to a demo ride and you ride more than one bike, and like I said, one time I rode 5 different motorcycles, it just ends up being a lot of fun. You get out of your comfort zone and you get a new experience, and it kind of opens your mind to maybe riding a different kind of motorcycle, especially if you're going to like a BMW demo ride, where they have, you know, they've got adventure bikes, they've got cruisers, they've got touring bikes. Well, they don't have cruisers. BMW doesn't have a cruiser. But what I meant to say was they have touring bikes, and they have sport bikes, and they have standard bikes. So you can try a bunch of different styles, maybe that you wouldn't even consider riding, but you never know. That when I went on that BMW demo ride last year, that was when I decided, hey, I think I'm ready for something else. I think I'm ready for a new experience, and that's exactly what happened. So just go in with an open mind and make sure, if anything else, that you just go out there and have fun, because that's what all those demo rides are all about. I have yet to have gone to a demo ride and come out, you know, not having made a new friend, or just come out with a big old smile on my face, because is there anything better than spending the day riding a bunch of motorcycles? I don't know. Yeah, there probably is, but it is a great day, and I'll give that, I will guarantee you. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you on this topic. If you have anything to say about demo rides, maybe you've had a bad experience, maybe leave it in the comments. Let us know why you had a bad experience. But also make sure, if you've had a great experience at a demo ride, leave that in the comments as well. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Make sure, if you like this video, to hit that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you're out there riding, be safe. And if you're not riding, get riding. I'm that one guy, and I am out.